Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGenEd. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of Palantir Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR. And so here I am recording this on Wednesday, July 24th, after the market has closed, and Palantir closed at a price of $26.60, being down a little over 7.5% on the day and continuing down ever so slightly in the after hours, being right around 26.50 as I record this. And so I wanted to go over how Palantir nearly hit my price target, which I actually posted on X last week on the 20th. My target for Palantir was $26.20. And so we nearly hit that. And I just wanted to go over why I have that level highlighted, why I think it's going to be a nice dip buy, but why it is also something that I will be reevaluating on a weekly basis. And so when I flip back over to the chart here, we can see this massive red candle that we saw today, down more than 7.5%, as I had mentioned. And so, I'm sure it was not a favorable opinion, but if we look back here, I guess on Saturday, the 20th, that is when I posted that, the stock price was trading, having closed last Friday at a price of $28.58. Price is probably not coming down more than $2. Although, it did today. And so, will we be seeing price coming down a little bit lower? I think we will, but, I also think I could be left behind. That's no big deal. And so the reason why I suggested 26.20 is because of this Fibonacci retracement here, going from the low hit on April 19th of $20.33 up to the recent high that we hit on July 18th of $29.83. And if we look at the 382, that is at a price of $26.20. And, so maybe the price doesn't come all the way down to that level, but I think that it will. And that is because there are a number of levels that seem to converge right around that level. One being this orange downtrend with the 2 pivot points highlighted here, going back to the high at a price of $27.50. We can also see this yellow downtrend coming to that level, acting as resistance over here on May 6th. And so, I don't think that we're going to come down to this yellow downtrend, but I do think the high that was hit on May 6th is pretty interesting, because if price does not hold the 382 at 26.20, if it doesn't hold where all of these levels converge, this purple line that was the base or the neckline of this head and shoulders here, that does converge with these levels over here. But if we do break below them, the 50% retracement is at 25.08, and that does seem to coincide with the high that was hit on May 6th of 25.36. And so maybe if we do break below the 382, we might find some support there, as it was prior resistance here. Also, it looks like there were some wicks coming up to that level over here. Prior resistance becomes support, so I could see that happening. And so I, am looking to pick up at least, just one share. I'm not a big player at 26.20. I suspect that will be filled in the pre-market tomorrow, but if not, I'm also happy to wait for it. I'm also happy to be left behind. I am going to stick to that level and see if it does fill. But like I said, if it does fill and we hover around here, maybe we're forming a bear flag, and maybe price pulls back more to around 25. And if 25 doesn't hold, I could see the golden pocket here ranging from a price of around $23.65 up to around $24. I could see that definitely acting as support, as we did see some good amount of consolidation over here. That could be the next dip buying level, perhaps following earnings, but I could also see price taking off following earnings, which is to be reported on August 5th, so just about a couple weeks from now. And so, I think that there could be some really nice dip buying opportunities leading up to earnings, and those levels would be at 26.20, 25.08 and possibly coming down to $24 a share, but I could see price hitting higher than $30 a share after earnings if we do see another gap up, as we have seen in the past. But we have also seen some pullbacks following earnings, so it is quite possible that we do see $24 a share after earnings. And for me, I am just slowly adding to my position because for me it is not a sprint, it is a marathon, and so I want to be casually adding on dips and holding through any rips, like going up to $30 a share. I'll be excited to see it, but that is not a sell level for me. It's just a hold level, and these dips that we're seeing now coming down to 26.20 is a dip buying opportunity. And before I close the video, I should point out, if I do flip over to the 1 minute time scale, we can see that after hours pricing did get priced down to 26.27. So it's possible I'm being stubborn waiting for 26.20 to fill. But like I said, I think that it will be getting filled during the pre-market tomorrow. And I think that months from now, years from now, I'll be very glad I waited for that dip. And I'll be grateful if there are even greater dips in the weeks and or months ahead. But we're just going to have to wait and see. And those are my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.